And welcome back to the Man Hour, guys. Michael Buckhatch along with Brandon Combs. We got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Big Zen. Zen, I just saw you doing like 15 deadlifts, man, like right in a row. What was that all about, boss? You're on mute, man.
Oh, I just started we're starting my program for Ohio State.
Yeah.
I was supposed to work out this morning, but we had some stuff come up, so here we are at 8 o'clock.
But seriously, like, was that 15 reps on the deadlift that you just did?
Oh no, that was only 10. We were just doing we do 3 sets of 10 after front squats.
Okay. Wow.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie.
Man.
I was watching you do it on the screen down here, and my back and my legs are now hurting for the next week and a half. So, more power to you, man.
Yeah, that was some great form, Zen. So, Zen, thank you for joining us here as always, man. Like I always like talking to you, and like I like seeing you grow week to week to week. And like you can see the maturity in yourself just growing, just knowing like, hey, I'm a college student now, right? Like how does that sound coming out of your mouth? Like, hey, I am a college student. Like, and you just turned 18.
I know, it's so weird. My birthday, not just yet, coming soon, but like. It's definitely weird, like having college classes, and it's definitely a lot more challenging than high school. But I'm very blessed to have like advisors and stuff, and a bunch of tutors always helping me. That makes it so much easier.
So I mean, like obviously, like we are like friends, like outside of this, and acquaintances or whatever, and like whatever you want to call it. I saw you post something on the old interwebs that the Ohio State got you a nice tablet and an Apple Pen. I mean, that is freaking awesome. I mean, you be prepared to get a lot of free stuff like just like that. Like I remember walking into like my locker like after practice, and there's like 15 pairs of shoes there. Like have you got any shoes yet, man?
Oh, we get that when we get there. Yeah, I'm definitely excited about that to see just what happens. But yeah, I didn't expect any of the iPad or anything, so I was ecstatic to come home to a backpack full of just like good stuff to play or to use. So
yeah, I mean, obviously that's probably used for classes, right, Zen?
Not
like FaceTiming and whatnot, right?
Yeah, of course.
So you are getting ready to report. It's sometime this week, right?
Yeah, I move tomorrow actually.
Oh, there you go. You moving tomorrow. Yeah. So what is the most thing you are most excited about once you get up there? Like, what is the first thing that you are going to do once you get on campus and get settled?
Oh man, I'm excited for workouts. I'm really excited to see the changes from high school to college, and just see how much harder they are. And like working out with my brother, like family now, because like all the other kids in my class, we only have like about 20 recruits in this class, and we're all super close. And I don't know, it might just be me, but I love like workouts and stuff with my teammates because it's pretty fun.
Yeah, there's something about just like a hot, steamy gym that stinks with like raw like weights with like 100 other dudes. Like it just gets the testosterone growing, and you want to outwork everybody there. So when does spring practice start?
I think sometime in March. When we get there, we have to quarantine for a week, I think, and then we start like conditioning and stuff in February 1st. So I'm pretty sure spring practice in March. I might be wrong, but I don't know.
Yeah, I believe when I went there, like my first winter semester, we started conditioning late February, and I think we only had like six weeks of practice, like between March and April, and like at the end of April was our spring game. Have they told you like? Are you guys going to have a spring game and stuff like that? Like me, like obviously with the whole COVID thing happening and whatnot. Like, are you guys planning that?
Not 100% sure just yet. We kind of have to see what happens, I guess, with COVID because it's still kind of sporadic, and it might like spike again in the winter or in like a couple of months. But I hope not. I hope we have a spring game. That'd be so much fun.
So, me being a former college athlete myself, like there were certain places that I loved to go. Like I loved going to Lawrence, Kansas, because I knew when I was in the purple and silver, we were going to go into Lawrence and whoop that ass.
Oh yeah.
Which stadium are you most excited to go see, man?
I want to go pay a visit to Cole Song in Michigan.
There you go.
That'd be pretty fun. But yeah, it should be fun.
So Coach Smith, our quarterback coach over here at Floyd, he went to like Indiana, and he said the best place that he ever went to was Penn State. They were white. Everybody in the stands wore white, and there's like 150,000 people in there going nuts. Are you a little bit nervous about that at all, Zen?
I mean, we have our own stadium full of 100 and over
There you
100,000
go.
people, so I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for that.
Combs,
So
any
Zen,
questions?
when do you actually go to Ohio? Are you already there?
No, we move tomorrow.
You move tomorrow. All
Mhm.
right. So have you gotten a chance to speak with like any of your new teammates or anything like that?
Yeah, I actually got to. One of them reached out, Wyatt Davis. He was our right guard this year, and he's going to the NFL. And he was an All-American, and he reached out to me on Twitter, and we got on the phone and talked for a little bit, and kind of he was just giving me some words of advice and stuff, and just coming into freshman year from a guy that's about to go play in the NFL. So that was really cool to get insight
That's
from that.
awesome.
What was
So-
the best advice that he gave you?
Just compete. He said that like that's something that I noticed in our freshmen that I wish they did more in high school. Is just when like we're in workouts or if we're any practice, just compete and show out and just show that you're ready to play and all that. I think that's the most important thing, honestly.
What is the one thing you're looking forward to the most once you actually get on campus? What's the one thing you're most excited for?
Kind of just seeing how it all plays out and like how my life changes, and then like workouts too. Yeah, I'm so excited for workouts.
So many people in like when you go to college, there are usually like three paths like people choose, right? They are there to like I'm going to get my degree. I'm going to start my career. Like this is the path that I want to go. And then there's other people that like want to like meet their life partner, like their wife and their and like all that stuff. Like I mean, like most football players are there in this sheltered like and just with like with like the other 100 guys that they hang out with like all the time. Are you going to be a guy that tries to expand and like reach out to other people, or are you going to like kind of stay in your tight knit little football community that you have?
We'll see what happens because obviously I want my best friends to be on the football team because like you're playing with them every day and you're living with them, and I definitely want to have my closest friends there, but definitely like reach out, like if we start having in-person classes, meet some people, and just kind of definitely branch out.
Have you met your roommate yet?
Yeah, we have three. I have two other rooms. We're supposed to have four, but we kind of lucked out and we got a 4-bedroom apartment with 3 people, so kind of trying to decide to do with that last bedroom, but
I got
it's
some
gonna be
suggestions
me.
for you off air.
Yeah, it's gonna be me, Ben, and Tyleek. And Ben is an offensive guard, and Tyleek's a defensive tackle. So it should be fun to compete with Tyleek every day. And then me and Ben obviously are gonna be pretty much spend our whole day together. So it should be fun.
So one of the strangest transitions that like I had from high school into college was the fact that I was living with other football players, like just like at that point, and like some of their weird things that they did. Like there was one guy I was a roommate. Like we shared the same room. He was a tailback, and he would walk with the ball everywhere and like switch hands and it's like, hey man, try to punch us out. Like, are you are you going to be one of those guys that like don't wash your socks because you guys have won like 8 games in a row?
Gosh, probably not. I never did anything like that this year. I think I'm just gonna be a normal person.
You say you're normal, but when you go up there, like, dude, I'm telling you, there are going to be those certain football players that like they just stink. Like, hey, hey man, go take a shower. Like, are you going to be a guy that takes a shower after practice? Come on, Zen.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
See, I was the superstitious guy. So when I played baseball and hockey, especially hockey, I didn't wash my jersey all season long, and I was a goalie. So
Oh really?
by halfway through the season, that jersey was rank, and my mom wouldn't let it in the car, so we'd have to take my dad's truck everywhere and put it in the bed of the truck. So I'm definitely
Don't be
that
that
guy.
guy.
But what are some superstitions you do have?
I always like to pray before games. That's a big thing for me. I always had like this like bronze that my grandma gave me like 6, 7 years ago that I always take to all of our away games and stuff. And it honestly, I think it makes a difference. But I don't know. I still can do
Yeah.
that, sure. But nothing else really like that.
So, I mean, like obviously, like you have family in the Ohio State area, and you have family down here at Southern Indiana. Has your mom and like stepdad like said, hey, we're going to come to like every game, or do you what about that?
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. And then they really were like how all of our games aren't really that like they're not down in Florida. Like if I was going to Louisville, we were playing like Florida State or something.
Right.
They're happy that they're all kind of in the same area, and they'll definitely be at. I think, gosh, my stepdad will probably be at every single one. Same thing with my real dad. They're gonna be,
Right.
they're gonna be excited.
I can tell you, like being a parent, myself, and like my kids are like starting out to get like involved in like stuff like school and stuff like that. Dude, you need to take this like with like like this is a blessing that your parents can come to like every game and like be there and enjoy it, like embrace it and enjoy it 100%, and just like just a simple hey, thanks for coming goes a long way. And moms always love hugs in front of everybody. So just keep that in mind. So go ahead.
Oh, so we've got a listener who always listens and chimes in on shows. His name's Tori Anderson. He's from Wisconsin. He's a Green Bay Packer fan. I don't hold that against him too much, but he has a question for you. He says, this is a homer in me coming out. Are you looking forward to coming to Camp Randall and experiencing the greatest football tradition with the jump around?
Sure, yeah, that sounds like fun.
Basically, Zen doesn't care. Zen doesn't care about Wisconsin. Ohio State's going to come into Wisconsin and whoop that Badger ass, right?
Yes, sir, of course.
No doubt about it.
So I've got another question. So one of the things that you see a lot, especially after national championships are won, you see this a lot with Alabama players and blah blah blah, is the engagement, the proposal after a national championship. It's like once a year you see it now. How do you feel about proposals after a national champion? You think it's played out, or is that something that you think is actually a pretty cool idea?
Don't do it.
I think it's actually pretty cool because it takes so much to get there. I mean, not something I would do, but I think that like one of my buddies would do it, and profit him. But like if you're making it to a national championship and you win the national championship, I mean, it's just crazy.
That is like proposing to your fiance on Christmas Day or Valentine's Day. That is a cop-out gift, man. Like, come on, like, don't do that. So, before we let you go and get back to your workout and whatnot, have they talked to you about redshirting at all your first year, or are you competing for a starting job? Like,
we haven't really talked about that yet. I think we're gonna probably see. When we get there, we're gonna like a workout, like see where everyone's at, and then I'm sure they're gonna decide from that. But no, I'm definitely excited. I'm cool with whatever happens. Honestly, I just want to play football.
Yeah, man, you look great. Your workouts are looking great. You were like the last time we spoke, you were above 300 pounds. So clearly, you are ready to start for Ohio State and beat Wisconsin and Penn State. And so Trace, right? Trace, senior, played on the team last year. Was a senior. Dad's a principal. His name's slipped out.
Oh yeah, Trish Willman.
Yeah. So we had him on last night. He is a manager for IU, and he said that IU is going to win a Big Ten championship in the next 4 years. Are you going to put a stop to that, Zen?
Definitely. I mean,
Man-Hour Nation. Thanks for checking out that Man-Hour clip. You can check out the whole episode in the link signed me, so in the description, or you can check us live Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. East Coast time on YouTube.com/Man-Hour. Or you can download the podcast form on Spotify and iHeartRadio as well. Man-Hour Nation, stand up.